Hello again, Glitch Ripper here. I'm back for some more Engendered Frontier, and there was some, excuse me, some debugging I had to do, and decided to prepare a bit more in advance for this next rumble. So, yeah, it turns out Slashblade just does not agree with Enderman of Doom's mods. So there's that. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that completely, but we'll see about that. I think him and the guy who made Slashblade really need to have a serious discussion if we can get a hold of him, because it's a little kooky that that's happened more than once. I mean, first with Titans there was a crazy incident, and now we're here. So yeah, and oh, it's also time that I maybe yep, wrong thing. I would keep Bully here. I would put that there, because I think she'll be supportive during the fight, as I was trying before. Okay. Now this fight shouldn't last like super long, but do feel free to buff me up before I even use this thing. Why do I have my transmutation table here? Just in case an interesting incident happens again, and I wind up accidentally giving one of my mobs my some of my food, because I'm gonna really need it during this fight. Yeah, plated corallium armor is pretty good for this if it's enchanted, and I got it really enchanted. Just a moment. A sneeze incoming. Okay, sneeze avoided in terms of blowing out your eardrums. I have epic sneezes. Yeah. Good thing you didn't hear that. You can't hit it until it fully materializes. Has it materialized? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Got it. Missed. Oh, nailed me. He nailed me. Oh, I missed with my boomerang. It's a good boomerang, but oh, those things, the sprites are getting to me. I've done some good chunks of damage, but the sprites are going to do serious damage, although at least now I've got enchanted armor. It's a good thing I can throw through my crew. Okay. Let's get serious. Can I hit you? Oh, I can hit him. I can hit him. I can hit him. I can hit him with these. That's beautiful. I don't know what immunities he has, but it's not this. Okay, ouch. Combat steak. Help me. Needed a gapple. Ouch, ouch, the pain. We'll use a strong boss. Wah! Almost got him on the reflex. Yeah, problem about having to wait for your boomerang to return, but I accept that style. I like it. Ouch. This is why it's good to have lots of golden apples. Preferably less lag. Did I only hit him for 2, or did I nail a 16? No, I hit him for 10 that time. You're trying to go out of bounds, and I can't really go that far out of bounds. That's kind of unfair. There's a certain distance that if you go, you kind of despawn. Nail that pixie out. Oh, I think I hit my iron golem. I think I could set my own units on fire. I'm pretty sure that's me, not him. That could be an issue. Beware where you point these things. Well, I got him more than halfway. Oh! I hit him more than once. Buffer health, please. At least she's got fire immunity due to potions. Oh, that took me down hard. Oh, summon mode. Summon mode. Sorry, everybody. You may be burning slightly due to me. Well, taking this opportunity of pause to eat a golden apple. Golden apple, golden apple. Yep, good thing that I had golden apples. I saw a wither skeleton that got nailed. Why is there cheering? Did I do the thing where I cheered one? I think I may have done the thing. Wasn't intentional, but I accept it because it gives them their battle cry. I'm nailing some pixies, but I'm not hitting him very much. Okay, Guardian of Gaia, I've got to nail you with these things. He's getting low. Please hit hard whenever. That happened both ways. When he said, please hit hard, I did not specify. Oh dear, I got withered. I got withered. How did I get withered? Was it because of the purple mist? Was it because of the purple mist? Because I know it can do that. I just thought that I had some degree of immunity. Okay, I cannot let him take me down when I'm this close. Maybe it's his shots that are withering me. Come on. Oh, I'm taking chunks out. Please let this hit. Please let this hit him. I think I may have chipped him a little. Okay. Let me get out of this withering. Yeah, I know I'm eating them like candy, but I don't have much of a choice. Come on, just sweep. Gotta hit him at some point. Yeah, I know he doesn't have much left, neither do I. He's in his enraged mode. As you can imagine, it ain't pretty. Oh, actually, it's kind of pretty. This whole fight has some beautiful graphics. Okay. Quit. Yeah. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I think one of my guns is out of ammo. At least it's not the stronger one. Because I got the stronger one in my offhand. Gotcha. Oh. Oh, the glory. I nailed it. Recover, please. Oh, there's the big deal, the Gaia spirits. Okay, throw stuff in that came from the enemies so I can do this. Because I need to grab all my winnings. It's kind of important. I chose not to have one of my golems on board this time because I think they may made a bit of a crater somewhere over there. I think this is that thing where I have to reload to undo this odd permanent-looking wither status. Yeah, that's kind of weird that it looks that way. I think I'll use some milk, see if that resets it. If it doesn't reset it, then I know it's that bug where it seems to look permanent. Oops. I don't want to be using up the rest of my ammo. Yeah. But I know from previous experience that there are some ways that they can contribute to defeating the Guardians of Gaia with me. So that's good. I'm just going to have to think maybe make a new unit, like maybe an abominable snow golem again for Guardian of Gaia 2. Because I want something strong. I think the abominable snow golem's explosions actually don't affect the land. Because he does like blast waves, and it seems to not affect the land. I got a lot of experience, did a lot of enchanting. I actually didn't get a chance to whack him with my cleaver, which is a real shame because I'm wondering. The Guardian of Gaia does have a head drop. So I'm curious if it would have auto-recognized that, or if Vasky made it like a special item that doesn't count. But, to test that, I'd have to get the killing blow with the Athaxium Cleaver. Which might be a bit of a tall order. Because, as you could see from the fight, the Guardian of Gaia moves very fast, so it's hard to get into regular melee range. It's usually better to do some kind of ranged attack, and quickly. Hence my use of extreme rapid fire destruction. So, yeah. There was reasons why that went down the way it did. I mean, you can use some Botania equipment to do it, but it's still a bit rough. It's definitely a bit rough. It is not an easy fight. Hello, Willow. Is there any way you could get this wither status off of me? Because it seems to be, like, forever. So it's one of those incidents where it does that thing. But at the same time, it doesn't actually wither you from then on. It's doing this, it's like a visual thing, but still looks like it has the status, and it still registers the status, but it's stuck at 0. Which is extremely bizarre. Okay, it's not quite down yet. That's fair enough. Maybe if I change dimensions. Maybe if I do that. Okay, orientate myself back kinda home. And this is where there was some kind of incident. I'm still not entirely sure what happened. But there was a big explosion whenever I got back in, and I had to regenerate my assembly. It was... I'm still not entirely sure what happened. And because I thought it might have been my Iron Golems doing their hero move, I decided not to have that Iron Golem around this time. So, yeah, be wary what you take into the fight. It might ruin your setup, so I had to redo a lot of things. Again, that guy has not made a hole this whole time. I think every hole that's been blasted around here has been due to Creeper Blast. I don't think that the Abominable Snow Golem actually destroys landscape. It just makes like this shockwave that counts as an explosion. So I think that's how that works. Now, to try to see if I can get this status off, let's do a little, let's do just a little bit of dimension hopping for a moment here. Backslide? Now? Seriously? I'll back snap? Oh wait, I also got, do I have all that in here? No, I think I have it in here. Wait, where'd it go? I had like a special project of, things of which I needed to do for Cha'gorath the Dreadbeast. Where did I put it? I had it. Not there. Not there. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna miss my Yamato if I can't have it again. Ah, here's where I got where I got it. Let me shuffle a few things around real quick. And put that over here in my special magic chest. A couple of overgrowth seeds. I should really use those, because that would really help my mana supply. Overgrowth seeds speed up the operation of any botania flower either way, and make it basically go at double speed. So it's insanely good. Fusion part, Lesser Dreadbeast, 4 blocks of Dreadium, 2 dreaded shards of Abyssal Knight, Dread-plagued Gateway Key, Dreadium Katana. I still need a little space. There we go. Okay, that's all I needed, because I need to grab my book. I think it's fully charged by now. I've had to do a lot of things in between, so I'm pretty sure it's fully charged. That, and I'm not seeing it stream energy as much, so I'm pretty sure it's fully charged. Yeah, it's fully charged again. Thanks, book. Okay. Okay, this, I'm pretty sure I have to do this ritual in, I think it's Omethal. Or at least it's Omethal in terms of what level of book you need. So I'm going to finally get my Cha'gorath. Aha! Yep, I was right. Sacrifice required. Okay, I do it in the Dreadlands. I just needed an Omethal level book. It's 40 grand plus sacrifice required. So that means I'll probably be speed growing a chicken again. Just saying, it's like one of the easiest ways to do it, because that's what counts as a sacrifice. I mean, if I could build a snow golem and sack it, I would. Because I seriously think that's pretty appropriate sacrifice. Especially when snow doesn't naturally exist in the Dreadlands. So just just sacking one of the most unlikely things to ever appear in the Dreadlands. Here is this insanely rare mob, of which you will never see. Please appreciate it. That's one thing about the Dreadlands. They appreciate what's not normally there. Hence the legendary treasure of the Dreadlands and the Eternal Joke. Originally it was just a piece of dirt, but me and Shino discussed the possibility of literally putting just miscellaneous stuff that's just not found in the Dreadlands there, and it's like otherwise normal stuff. Like just all sorts of otherwise, well, not exactly normal stuff per se, but, you know, just not Dreadlands stuff. Like things from the overworld, things from the nether, things from the end, just as long as it's like from normal Minecraft dimensions, but just, you know, not from the Dreadlands. Then it could be the legendary treasure of the Dreadlands. Because, oh my gosh, these guys are everywhere. And I have my inventory stuffed with stuff for this. Luckily, I have a boomerang. It's a good boomerang. Okay, so let's see here. How did I arrange that again? Okay, so for those, we'll go on locations like this. Yeah, I don't mind picking up some extra dread fragments. Is my armor holding up? Okay. It wasn't damaged too much by that fight. Because otherwise it would still be recovering. So let's face it, that... Guardians of Gaia hit like a truck. So... I was really thinking my armor would have been looking worse at this time. Okay, dreaded shards of Abyssal Knight there and there. I think I put the key on the on the top and that opposite. Yes. So, Dread Plague Gateway key, you go there. Dreadium Katana, you go over here, and you get. Wow, even on the pedestal, that just looks awesome. And that's one thing, you can use these pedestals just for display of items if you want. It's like just spinning around like a humongous helicopter blade. Okay. Fusion part, Lesser Dreadbeast. This was on it. Remember, this was in itself kind of expensive. Because fusion parts for Greater Dread spawn, like 4 of them, and 4 fusion parts of Dread spawn around a block of Dreadium. So this is an expensive component. In and of itself, that is expensive. A lot of this is very expensive, but we know the real expense is upcoming. So, let's start this little party up with... Oh yeah, that's right. Just because you have Engender installed, you will be able to stack eggs up to 64. Recent changes in Minecraft have allowed that to be something that now logically applies with... Okay, wow, that was fast. It only took me 2 to get a chicken. But yeah, the thing is that normally you can only stack snowballs up to 16, kind of like the stacking of eggs. And recently in Minecraft, you can now stack snowballs all the way up to 64. So no more snow issues with trying to get ready, do all your shoveling and all that jazz. And do I have my... Yes, I have my golden lasso, which is very necessary for this chicken. Because trust me, chickens will wander, and I want it to be within the radius of sacrifice. And then I will finally have Cha'gorath ready to be deployed whenever I really need him. Although, admittedly, I don't know if deploying Asura would have been a good idea against the Guardian of Gaia. I might do that with version 2.0. And this brings up an interesting question. Can I reset up the ritual area to any dimension? Because there's a lot of delicate things in the overworld, but I'm not sure if Intermittent Doom has like special attacks on Asura the Fallen that might be damaging. So it might be better to do it in a dimension that's already kind of, well, there's a reason why they call it the Abyssal Wasteland. So I want to do it kind of in his home plane, unleash him, and then cut loose against the Guardian of Gaia that way. Why I'm doing it like paced like this, by the way, is if you do it too quickly, it doesn't seem to really affect the chicken as much as if you use the same amount slower. So some of them get kind of wasted along the way. Wow, I just chose the perfect time to be here, because I've had like almost no interference since those first few guys. So, this is like the perfect time for a ritual. No one's interfering with my chicken being sacrificed, so it must be the perfect time. Does that mean this is like the witching hour or something? I'm not sure. But I appreciate it. And no, like, IRL is not the witching hour for me, but it's gotta be somewhere, you know. When the clock strikes midnight, or is about to... I'm trying to remember which way it goes. Is it the hour preceding midnight, or following? I'm trying to remember that part of what they consider the witching hour. So I'm about to do a magic ritual, and now I have to consider it. Aha! The chicken is ready. Okay, I'm trying to remember if... yeah, follow the seeds. Follow the seeds. Nothing suspicious here, chicken. Just me giving you some treats. Can you stand on top of that by any chance? Just to make it a little more, just to be a little more convenient. But that's okay. Okay, slight delay. Uh-oh. Angry chicken. Angry chicken spirit. You know, it's really weird, but I could swear there's some kind of cross-mod content between Abyssalcraft and Evilcraft that I wasn't previously aware of. Because I swear every single time that I make a sacrifice to this altar setup for Abyssalcraft, regardless of whether it's like Dreadlands or otherwise, no matter where I do it, every time I make a sacrifice, it's always an extra angry vengeance spirit afterwards. They're always really mad about it. I mean, like, really mad. Fusion part Cha'gorath the Dreadbeast. The question is, do I speed up time over there? Or just let it happen between episodes? Maybe do a bit of both. What I need to do is be very careful of my radius whenever I'm doing that, because you may recall I had an incident with a nether portal. So, I want to be careful where I stand whenever I'm doing that, because apparently when you accelerate a portal, and it has anything that naturally spawns from it, you get an absolute ton of them in a hurry. So I had my base overran by undead, and I had to fight them off for a considerable time. So that happened. I had totally forgot that technically they counted as... Did I jump in the wrong... I jumped into the wrong portal. To be perfectly fair, they're pretty close to each other. And why did I only get that achievement now? Like, seriously, why did I only get that achievement now? Over here again. I seem to have very suddenly got myself slightly lost in the Dreadlands. But not too lost, because I know where I am. I'm at my original location for fighting Cha'gorath the Dreadbeast. It'll line up with this a little bit better. Okay. Ladder. Be cool. Be cool. We know where we're going with this. We're going to enhance the speed of Cha'gorath the Dreadbeast being incubated, I guess you could say. Oh, and I may have mentioned this before, but the entire system behind how an Engender spawner works has been seriously retooled for 1.12.2. So, it will no longer just be requiring normal fuel items. That surprisingly dealt very little damage, despite the fact that I went down and got myself thumped several times on the knees. Well, more the feet, but you know. Wah! Okay. I'm just trying to get over to the proper portals. Pardon me. I just ran right by that pig. So I mean, that demon pig was like, wait, where'd the flash go? I'm not even really as fast as I could be. Okay, now I'm back home. So, what I need to do, I'm gonna reset that, put this in. Okay, that's not working. I need to do the thing where I just reset it. Okay, so... Okay, let's just... Take two. There you go. Now, that would normally take some time, but we know that I can do some crazy stuff with this. However, right now it also has... let's see, do I have my Klein Star? I don't believe I have a Klein Star right now. At least not on me. Maybe I won't be accelerating this anytime soon. Oh, here's my Klein Star. Whew, I overlooked it. Okay, so if I position myself exactly right, I should accelerate this dramatically without causing another incident. So this is an experimental maneuver. But I need to see about what the radius of this is. So, this is where I have to figure out, do I have... what's the control I had this set for? On changing mode. Project E, Project E, Project E, Project E, come on, Project E. Change mode I've got on O. I mean, it's a small price to pay to have to look things up periodically whenever you're... Whenever... Okay, so I'm going to do this for a little while and see if I can avoid tick accelerating a portal. Well, I'm accelerating this one, but they're neutral, so that's fair. That is fair. Okay. Now, did I summon the undead this way? No, I was able to stay outside their radius. So that portal will do the same basic thing. See, this accelerated a ton of progress. Normally, a tier that high is insane to work with. So, I just need to do this for a little while at this immense acceleration, because this is like... I think this is kind of like 20 times acceleration-ish. Don't worry, guys, I have no... Well, I can't call it a beef with you, but I could call it a pork, because you're all pigs. I mean, there was in fact a mod I worked with once that gave you rotten pork chops from these guys. But I have no pork with you, don't worry about it. Okay, now... clickety? Okay. Powered down. Wait. Who's knocking on my door? Oh, it's you. They're having a slight conflict. Of course there's monsters nearby. I accepted an invitation from the Nether. Let's put it that way. I also need to do more with that one mod now that okay, it's a little bit more. Again, this takes a huge amount of time normally, so let's continue. I will have an immense amount of pigmen around me. He pushed me up at that time. I was accidentally going up, and then he pushed me up. Because apparently step assist plus mobs pushing you means you can actually be pushed uphill. I did not realize that until just then. But I gotta admit, you had to kind of consider the possibility, and I totally forgot. Or at least I totally didn't consider that possibility. Okay, guys. You can invite yourselves in. It's okay. I know you're all neutral here, so we're all cool. Well, to be perfectly fair, I really wanted to. Nah, I don't have the equipment for it yet. I was thinking maybe of doing something to sweep them all out really fast, but I realized I don't have the EMC for that. It's very expensive. Like, really, really expensive. So, I'm not ready to have my red guitar blast them out so I can get some more EMC. Okay. Are you done yet? But yeah, remember, that was with 20x plus tick acceleration. Oh, it's almost ready. Ish. I mean... I can't tell exactly how close it is, because this would normally take a very long time, so I'm not sure if that means it's the last 1 minute, or 10, or last few seconds. Although, as you can see, it only really uses up a little bit of coal, it just takes progressively more time with tier. And he is an insanely high-tier boss, so therefore... Okay. You guys are definitely in my way, because I can't see for all the pigmen. I know I brought this on myself. Mistakes were made. Actually, maybe I can just outdistance them. Let's let's try just despawning them a bit. So run that way, run the other way. Well, maybe a little farther. Whip, 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 whip. I've ran to the desert to escape the pigmen, and hello, Iron Golem lady. Yeah, I still got at least a few that are just following me. And that horse has made it through this whole thing. Just saying. I mean, it's probably a very... Yeah, because they're just partially zombie, they still count as... How are you all still around? I mean, seriously. It's the ultimate pigoo party. Oh. However, it doesn't matter anymore, because I have it. I have Cha'gorath the Dreadbeast. And he's prepared to help serve me. Well, the thing is, there's gonna be something probably very funny I might have to do with him, in a way. Well, I could obviously use an empty one of these to move him around, but if you otherwise don't, well, I don't want to ruin that surprise. It's just too funny. And yep, hello. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of my house for a while. Because the zombie pigmen are just everywhere. Okay, anybody who walks in there, just know, to be perfectly fair, I was trying to keep something from taking 2 hours. My aim is way off on this jump. Hey-ya! There we go. Okay. Because getting back up to my course force would be very photogenic right about now. Ooh, there's a good spot. Hooah! Yes, yes. Okay, I'm a little covey right about now. Okay. So I now have this great guy here. I have Cha'gorath the Dreadbeast awaiting deployment. I also have Asura, so if I need to do some serious gang-ups on Cha'gorath and Jazahar, I have them ready. In fact, it might be interesting to have this guy being my premiering up against Cha'gorath, because he has a dramatic breath attack, and so does Cha'gorath, so it'd be kind of equivalent there. And that actually came from Interment of Doom helping out Shino. So, yeah. At least yeah, it did. I remember when they was doing that together. That was pretty cool. Okay, let me see here. Cha'gorath. Okay, Cha'gorath, Harbinger of Doom. Let's see here. What do I need to make him? Oblivion Catalyst, Shards of Oblivion, Liquid Corallium Bucket, Liquid Antimatter Bucket, couple of Obsidian, Oblivion Death Bomb, and his Specialized Sword. Trying to remember what I needed to use to make this. I needed some Obsidian, some Liquid Antimatter, some Liquid Corallium, an Oblivion Catalyst, and Oblivion Death Bomb Core. Itself is 2 blocks of iron, 4 abyssal knight, 2 iron ingots, and a corallium pearl. Okay. I might be able to get that stuff together between episodes. And, it's again 40 grand. I have to do it in the Dark Realm, and sacrifice required. Is that an Omathal level book? Just thinking about it, because it should be, because that's as far as it goes. I think it might be Abyssal Nomicon ritual. I think this might be Abyssal Nomicon, Abyssal Nomicon, because well, the thing is that whenever you get to Omathal is where you can jump into the Dark Realm. So an Abyssal Nomicon is as far as you can go. So I'm pretty sure this is an Abyssal Nomicon ritual. It's not? Seriously? Well, I'm surprised. Must be an Omathal ritual. Of course, it'll still be in the Darklands. Okay, it was right. It's funny, I didn't have to turn past that page the whole time. Okay, so create Sakthoth fusion part is going to be in the Dark Realm. I'm going to need my, well, I'm obviously going to need my book, but because I recharged it to full, I still have 40 grand plus to unleash. I'll just need to recharge it heavily again before I get Jazahar. Because Jazahar is going to be one expensive item creation. Oh my gosh. But for now, I'll be logging off. I managed to accomplish quite a bit with the Guardian of Gaia fight, as well as getting this guy finally ready. Again, it took him a while, but we're there now. So, I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from you all later. And bye for now, everybody.